What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys. Well, DEC has been flirting with 900 Splintoshis. We are almost at 90% of the peg value. And land is just beginning. Land phase 1.0 has only been out for a day, a little bit more than a day at this point, and so it is very, very exciting to me. If we look here at the DEC supply, you can see that we are at 5.4 billion DEC. Now, Splinter Cards is the only one that's showing this correctly. So shout out to T-Hawks and the Splinter Cards team. They removed the null wallet on April 1st, so you can see that null wallet that we were looking at whenever we go to top holders, which that thing has like 800 million DEC in and out. So we've burned 800 million DEC just through that alone. And I think that might just be for DECB. So 800 million DEC just for DECB, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So 5.4 million, we were at 5.4 billion. We were at 6.4 billion not too long ago. So this has definitely been trending in the right direction. And so overall, obviously I think there's still like 150 million DECB, but you know, that could be eaten up with vouchers, and vouchers have pumped as well. These are now at 14 cents. The thing with vouchers though, is that vouchers are going to continue to get printed. I might do a deep dive or you know, kind of like token health for vouchers once DECB sells out or once we get close to the end, just because I'm curious to see what what's going to happen if we have the card or the promo card, and then obviously some guild stuff hopefully happening within this kind of quarter. PI planning is what I meant to say. But the focus for the video is really on DEC and the DEC overall supply. So 5.4 billion is pretty good in my opinion. And then if we go over here to lands, and this is not lands, we want to go over to this one, you can see that in terms of like active land, so land that has been claimed, the deed is there. It may not be surveyed yet, but the deed is there. We're at over 113 of the regions, right? So 113,000 plots of land have been redeemed. In fact, let's see, next available region is going to be 115. So therefore, we're working on 114 right now. The tracks are almost done. The available plots, individual plots, are in tract 5 right now. So this to me is really exciting. So I just wanted to share this number with you really quick, and we're gonna go on the low end, right? So 113,000 plots of land, 113 regions, right, that have been filled with active players. So 113,000 plots of land. Now, I want to calculate the overall DEC requirement that is going to come in for staking monsters. So what we need to do, and we're going to be very conservative here. So we're actually going to assume that all Rooney are going to be used on land. So we're going to subtract, I don't even know what the actual amount of Rooney is, but it's definitely under 3,500. So that means 109,500. So obviously not all this land is going to be worked. And if it's worked, it's not going to be worked with maxed monsters. But if and when that does end up being the case, well, just multiply each of these plots by 50,000 DEC and boom, 5.4 billion, which is the number we're currently sitting on. So that is the amount that would need to go to land, that wouldn't be participating in the market, that wouldn't be sitting in liquidity pools, right? And there's actually quite a bit sitting in liquidity pools. I believe there's several billion that are sitting in liquidity pools. So this leads us to believe that SPS is going to be burned at some point once this stuff goes live. Again, I'm not saying it's all going to happen right away, or that it's going to happen right when when phase 1.5 actually comes out. But you can see that we are sitting in a relatively good position, I would say. So I don't know. To me, this is kind of exciting. I'm looking forward to it. This is not financial advice. Don't go ape into DEC. Don't go ape into SPS. But from a use case perspective, we're starting to see these syncs really come in for a product that the community has been waiting for, an aspect of the game that the community has been waiting for a while, and that is land. And we are only at phase 1 of what will hopefully be another 2-step process between now and the end of the year, right? We have phase 1.5 hopefully coming in Q2, and then phase 2 that will be completed by the end of the year, or at least that's the current estimate for the team. So again, to me, this makes things very exciting. I don't know where token values go. I would like to believe, naively, I would like to believe that DEC probably won't be fluctuating too much anymore in terms of like going down in value, because we're not printing anymore outside of leaderboards, which is like 7 million a season. We'll just say 15 million a month, right? So that, like, we burned through that quite nicely, I would say. And hopefully we're going to get some kind of revamp to the whole leaderboard and ranked play at some point this year. Whereas, like I said, vouchers, we print 40,000 of those a day. So, that's a whole different conversation. But I would love to see this now stay around the 900 Splintoshi range. Granted, yes, are there still whales out there that can dump on the market and try to play whale games? Absolutely. But guess what? This DEC has a home now. It has a need, and a lot of people are trying to hoard as much DEC as they can for when land actually goes live. And keep in mind, the PI planning quarter, according to the roadmap, ends on May 23rd. So they're trying to push land phase 1.5 out by then, at least according to the roadmap. I'm kind of giving them until another 6 weeks or 5 weeks from then, until the end of June, which would be the official kind of like calendar quarter. But ultimately, it makes me really excited for what is to come. I feel like the announcements, updates, and things that we're going to get on a weekly or bi-weekly basis are going to be really fun and exciting starting in May. Again, April, I don't really know what's going to happen. But in May, I think we're going to get some cool stuff. So that is all I have for you guys. Let me know your thoughts on DEC in the comments below. We can continue the conversation there. But overall, I am super, super impressed with where the tokenomic health is at, or where it has recovered from a huge, huge overhang, and where it is going to go from here now that land is officially out and in the mix. All right, guys, have an amazing rest of your day. I'll catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.